We're back with breaking updates coming in a diplomatic development. The U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has spoken to External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar, and the conversation comes after calls from the Pakistani Army Chief Asim Munir emphasizing on the need for de-escalation in the region.
Right, so U.S. Secretary of State has spoken to S Jaishankar. Let me go across to Pradeep Datta now. America working phones, but is Pakistan really looking for any sort of de-escalation?
Rightly said by one of the panelists, because the problem with the Pakistan is that there are several power centers. You must have seen that yesterday Marco Rubio called Shahbaz Sharif, and they wanted that they should, he reprimanded them, they wanted that there should be a restraint.
Okay, just a moment, Pradeep. We seem to be having technical issues. We'll come back to you. Srinjoy Chaudhary is also on the broadcast with us. And Srinjoy, the very fact that the Pakistani Army Chief has urged for de-escalation with India, and now the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has dialed the External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar.
Yes, that's the important moment as far as this conflict is concerned, because this is a clear evidence of the Americans working the phones, as Times Now had suggested quite a while ago, that the Americans will be calling on Pakistan and telling them to jolly well cool off, and that's precisely what has happened. Now, it's not just America. We know exactly that was done by the Italians recently. The Italian Deputy Prime Minister called the Pakistani Deputy Prime Minister and then spoke to Jaishankar after that. So very, very strong signs of support from the West, from America, Italy, many other countries. We know that the Brazilian president, President Lula, has also spoken with Prime Minister, and once again, he was very helpful and reassuring. The European Union, as we saw yesterday evening, was also very, very supportive. In fact, a minute's silence was observed for the victims of the terror attack in Pahalgam, and there is very clear support for India against terror. That was visible as well with the Russians yesterday. So you have the European Union and the Russian supporting India in Delhi itself, plus you have calls from Marco Rubio, calls from the Italian Deputy Prime Minister, and also from President Lula of Brazil.
All right, so that's the latest that we are picking up. On the other hand, NSA Ajit Doval has also met Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He's just left the Prime Minister's residence. Multiple developments, Pratibha, taking place.